What's going on, y'all, and welcome back to another Epic 7 video. I know a lot of y'all have already seen the LAIA data mine, so you kind of know what to expect in her kit, but I didn't really read up too much on it. I have a faint idea of what she does, but I really wanted to wait here and watch this with you guys on the preview, so let's go ahead and check it out together. Thank you so much, as always, for tuning in.
I'm LAIA, the new member of Miracle Maid Kingdom.
Now, we did hear her voice already in the Metadin preview.
This again, I can't take it anymore!
And we did see this animation as well, but I think it was in a rougher sketch.
Do my best.
Overall, looks-wise, though, 10 out of 10.
Is the new member of Miracle Maid Kingdom. Every day, she can be seen carrying around desserts and pastries.
Oh, dang.
And she has a tendency to eat
I love that
excessively.
concept art.
With a unique passion for the Miracle Maid Kingdom band, she is committed to it wholeheartedly. While she plans to keep up her activities with the Miracle Maid
run
Kingdom
animation looks
band,
decent.
she hopes that someday she will be able to perform with Tamarine, but on an even bigger stage.
Oh, it's Tamarine. Okay.
LAIA
Here we
is
go.
a
We'll take over
5-star
from here. And guys, if you weren't aware as well, just a tidbit, I've heard that she's also, for those of you that are super into the lore, you guys already probably know this. Apparently she was she is a vampire, I think. They didn't really mention it in the backstory here, so you'd have to probably look into the game or when the story is fully out. But let's see here, guys. So in terms of stats, Earth Warrior Aries with health imprint concentrations. And yeah, you're going to notice that the health is very important to her kit. I do believe, though, Aries is a more offensive star sign. And so compared to other HP bruisers, he may have a little bit less overall. All right, here we go. Skill 3, the Spirit of Rock. And this always reminds me of School of Rock. But attacks enemies with a base. When the enemy is defeated, recovers health of the caster and grants an extra turn. Okay, so she's... When a unit dies, penetrates the target's defense and cannot trigger a critical hit. We've seen a lot of units like this, guys. Similar to units like Dark Corvus, maybe Lethe. Amount recovered and damage dealt increases proportional to the caster's max health, so HP scaling. I did see that in the data mine. Begins the first battle with a full skill cooldown count, and when the skill is unavailable due to cooldown count, at the start of every turn, decreases all skill cooldowns by 1 turn. A little bit of an awkward sentence, but she'll start with the cooldown already. This will be on cooldown, and when it's unavailable, she will decrease all skill cooldowns by 1 turn as well. So that's very, very important, right, guys? Take note of that, the decrease of all skill cooldowns by 1 turn. Super unique part of her kit, and the rest of it is similar, like I mentioned, to like Lethe and Dark Corvus. Skill enhancements, this will be 6 turns after Mola, with some damage as well. And we can soul burn this for increased damage dealt. Okay. Looks good so far. Let's go and check out the animation again. I know we watched an intro, but we can't see that one enough. It looks great. Actually, let's watch this full battle sequence here.
With full skill cool.
And we'll go ahead and mute that. So Beguiled, they're obviously showing, guys, you already knew this, but she is a Lua knockable counter. The Lua goes off here, 1 turn increase for the entire squad. We all know it. We all hate it. My goodness, I actually boycotted using this Lua unit, so LAIA is one of my most anticipated. But if you see here, right? When the skill is unavailable due to cooldown count, decreases all skill cooldowns by 1 turn. And they're actually showing a nuke there as well. How much did that do? Let's go ahead and check that again real fast. 23,000 to Landy. My goodness, that's pretty dang good. I actually thought we'll talk more on the numbers there later, but I did hear some people discussing the number crunching when we found out in the data mine her power scaling and things like that. But okay, let's go ahead and keep going here. Sweet cheers. So skill 2 dispels all debuffs from all allies. So we got some utility in the form of a big cleanse. That's awesome. With a combat readiness push as well. That is just a very strong skill 2. Before decreasing skill cooldowns of all allies except for the caster by 1 turn. So we have another decreased skill cooldowns. And if I go look back at the skill 3, I just want to double check here the differences. And when the skill is unavailable due to cooldown count, at the start of every turn decreases all skill cooldowns by 1 turn. When this is unavailable. And then she has one for her allies as well on the skill 2, right? So she can't do the skill 3. The skill 3, excuse me. The skill 3 will affect herself, and the skill 2 will decrease the skill cooldowns of her allies. And then the skill 3, when it's on cooldown, right, we'll be able to activate this on top of it. A little bit confusing, but yeah, she is just, it seems like she's a great Lua counter as they were showcasing there. So let's go ahead and check out the animation here. Idle pose looks really good, by the way, holding the bass guitar. Throws that in the air. And what was that? It's just candies and pastries flying out? All right. Skill 1, Sing With Me. 1 soul. Attacks the enemy with a sweet melody. Increases combat readiness of the caster by 10%. That's going to be 15% after Mola. When the Spirit of Rock is unavailable due to cooldown count. That's like this entire part of her kit. Triggers a dual attack from a random ally. Spirit of Rock, I believe, guys, was the skill 3. Yeah. So when skill 3 is on cooldown, she will just be able to dual attack every single turn from a random ally. And the damage dealt increases proportional to the caster's max health. So she'll do some damage herself, and the ally, obviously being pulled, will do some damage as well. Let's go ahead and check that out. This unit, guys, I feel like was, don't get mad at me, was kind of made for me, though. I just love HP Bruisers. I think looks-wise, she's, the maid thing, not my absolute favorite, but I think just looks-wise, I really like her. And then additionally, she just combats some of the most annoying units that I personally hate. So yeah, like I keep mentioning, I'm very, very excited for LAIA. But let's go ahead and check this out real quick here. The animation. She pulls that Hua, and we were actually going to see a little bit bonus there. Okay. Artifact Introduction, Sweet Miracle. Now, I did see this one as well, guys, and this might be a very, very whale intense artifact if it does end up being like very good for her, if it ends up being like best in slot for her or anyone else. But like the health obviously scales well with her overall skill set. And at the start of the turn, when it's maxed out, has a 100% chance to decrease the buff durations of the caster by 1 turn. Can only be activated once every 3 turns. I know some people complain that, you know, there is still some like 2-turn debuffs in the game. And so, you know, this will only affect certain debuffs. But I think a lot of the powerful debuffs that we really want to worry about, I think this is just going to be very strong artifact in general. So I would start preparing your bookmarks. The nice thing is, if you do plan to really like triple S LAIA, you can get a bunch of artifacts on the way. Otherwise, hopefully you guys saved up some bottles, or maybe you guys might be cooking up something else. Let me know in the comments below if you're going to be planning a different artifact for her. But I think this one just synergizes really well with her overall kit. All right, let's go ahead and let this actually, hold on, guys, I always forget. Let's watch the lobby animation real quick. Right here, it's coming up, and then we'll just let the showcase play out while we just chat. Okay, she's blushing, and then just starts jamming. All right. Ooh. Good lobby animation. All right, here we go. Combat demo. All right, guys. I don't think I need to say any more. I just hope you've been saving bookmarks. I know it's been really intense lately. Smilegate loves to do these back-to-back limiteds. This time around, it's just one. We had the Biblis, and then the Ludica. Now it is just LAIA, but you know, my own bookmark stores are kind of hurting. So I'm going to have to do some major shop refreshing. But yes, I plan to pull a ton of LAIA. I think just in general, while units like Lua and Aqua will stay powerful, she will be very, very strong. We saw her do like 21,000 something damage to the Landy in the showcase. And I did want to comment on that real fast. I believe this is the same match. I think they are going to show us the nuke there here in a little bit. But I did hear that overall, that her nuke damage on the skill 3 might be or should be lower than the likes of Dark Corvus and Lethe. If I'm wrong, hey, she'll be even more busted than I'm imagining. But just keep in mind, guys, at least the way I envision a lot of players will run her with good success will be to use her mainly for the utility, right? She has a lot of utility in her kit. The anti-skill cooldowns, that's going to be the first time we have a unit like this, besides, you know, niche interactions with maybe like Red Lilius and artifacts and things like that. But the overall, I think it's Morse artifact, right? Sorry, side tangent. But yes, her base kit's going to have this, so it's going to be very powerful. I think you need to pull for that if you play PvP, if you just are annoyed with units like Lua. And then additionally, right, we'll just use that big nuke damage as kind of a bonus finisher. So at least like outside of her main goal of reducing or returning the skill cooldowns, she'll also have some damage via the skill 1 HP scaling, bringing an ally, and additionally, she could pump that huge nuke. Which will also grant you like an extra turn and things like that, right? So I do want to see here, though, the damage onto this Landy. We'll go ahead and wait that out. But yeah, guys, please let me know if you are excited, how many copies you plan to pull, if you plan to pull the artifact. Actually, let me know as well how many bookmarks you guys have available. Because that's the big thing for me, is that I just keep running out of bookmarks. I'm actually out of Mystics as well. I don't know if I told y'all I had a near pity Dragon King Sharoon, and then we have that new custom Mystic banner coming up. And if you weren't aware, guys, that new banner is going to be strictly not including the last 6 months. I know it was a little bit difficult to understand. But here we go. Hold up. Animation going out. Throws the guitar, the bass. 18K this time. So it was a different showcase. But yeah, look, extra turn. How much was that heal too? I kind of missed it. 8,360 heal. Is that right? I love that animation with her like like going oops. But yeah, big kill there. And yeah, I love it, guys. I can't wait to pull for her. I'll be testing her this week. So make sure you guys stop by the live streams. And thank you so much, as always, for watching. I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out, guys.